Each week, Wells Fargo Bank brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
This week, we meet a San Francisco lacrosse star with a rare disease that blurs his sight in one eye, but gives him crystal clear vision of the future. Our Taylor Lambert has the story.
Lacrosse is a fast-paced game, a game where a little white ball is thrown back and forth at breakneck speeds. It's not a sport you'd expect an athlete with a vision disease to be playing, but that's what Jack McGovern is doing right now, and at a high level for the St Ignatius lacrosse team, who's ranked 3rd in the western United States. When Jack was 11, he was diagnosed with Coates' disease, a rare condition which causes partial and even sometimes full blindness.
I actually can remember the day that I recognized I had a spot in my eye. I woke up after a sleepover and, look up with one eye, and it's kind of like when you stare at the sun for too long and, you see the sun kind of a black spot when you're looking around. It's essentially like that, but just in one eye.
What causes Coates' disease is when abnormal blood vessels in the eye leak, damaging the retina, a rare condition which left Jack's family searching for answers.
We were very afraid. The doctors immediately actually did a laser surgery on his eye that day when they diagnosed it. And it entailed 360 laser shots into his eye to basically cauterize bad blood vessels that were leaking into his eye.
Coates can leave your vision blurred or depth perception altered, but Jack's sight is mostly clear, although Coates has left him with a partial blind spot in his left eye, which he's learned to work with on the field, sometimes even playing his man more instead of the ball.
Yeah, I have to. I have to, feel around, use my other senses a little bit. Not too much, but definitely there is a blind spot that I can tell.
But Jack doesn't let that bother him too much.
Clearly, I think he's our leader in the defensive end. And he works hard, so guys pay attention and they listen to him and they follow suit.
Since Coates' disease is so rare, not much research has been done on it. So when Jack and his family first found out that he was diagnosed with the disease, they immediately started up the Jack McGovern Coates Disease Foundation so he can meet his diagnosis head-on, just like he does on the lacrosse field.
My parents and I came up with this idea to start the Jack McGovern Coates Disease Foundation, and it's kind of evolved into this a website, other chapters springing up in other parts of the country, a Facebook page. It's really taken kind of a hold on our lives, really.
Jack's foundation has held numerous fundraisers, including a bowling event just last week where over 200 people showed up to take part. The foundation has also sponsored 2 conferences which have brought together 20 top retinal specialists and researchers from all over the world. If Jack's condition went untreated as an 11-year-old, he could have lost his eye completely, as many do. But 4 surgeries later, he's doing fine, although Coates' disease for now will be with him for the rest of his life.
I don't think about it, as something that bothers me. I just think, I have Coates' disease and, I'm just the same as the other guy, and it's not that I try to use it as an excuse for anything, no excuses.
Of course not, because that's just not how Jack McGovern sees things from his perspective.
And St Ignatius is known for their lacrosse program, both boys and girls, and it's nice to see what Jack is doing for that.
Yeah, he's doing an outstanding job, and for his family to step up and start this organization is wonderful.